Hey, family. You ever had one of those days where it just ain't going the way you expected it to? Well, check it out. Here's a chef named Naisha Arrington. Fine. Chick is fine. She fine. She's on that show, Next Level Chef. I've seen her for a while. I wish I've seen it, but I've seen her do things for a while. She bad to the bone. Well, I've adopted one of her sayings, which is cook with love and intention. And people ask me why don't I cook for money? I don't cook for money. I do cook for love. And most of the time, I cook with intention. This is where all of today just went wrong. I intended on making an Asian dish, but I forgot to take some of the ingredients out the freezer. So I ended up doing Mexican. Let's go. Hi, my name is T. I am not a chef. Actually, I'm a truck driver. And I don't drive food trucks, I drive a semi. What I'm about to do is show you how to do what I do on my truck. Welcome to your favorite new food show, Big Taste in a Small Space with me, T. So when I started out, it was going fine and dandy, even though I was bummed out I didn't cook what I wanted. I got out this flat iron steak that was already thawed out. That was going to be part of the other dish too. I used some of this cherry wood smoked salt and salted it up a little bit. A little fresh cracked black pepper from my pepper grinders. Gotta use those grinders, people. They taste the best. Unless you're going to grind it by hand, that's even better. And some paprika. Just enough. Some crushed red pepper. Nice little bit of that. Some garlic powder. Keep the vampires away. A little chipotle powder. Yep. A little extra. Some Worcestershire sauce. A little drizzle of chili oil. And some orange juice. That's right, orange juice. Because we're going to marinate this. We're going to let this sit for about an hour or so. Anywhere from 30 minutes to 24 hours. We're going to let that marinate. That's going to help tenderize it. That's going to help the fibers break down. That's going to let all the goodness into that meat. Set that aside for a while. Now, I got me some avocados. Avocados from Mexico. Don't ask. These things get stuck in my head. And I had these avocados for a minute. I was like, if I don't use them soon, they're going to be bad. And I hate throwing away food. That's got to be a real sin in life, to just throw away food with all the hungry people in the world. So, got my avocados, and they were a perfect texture. Because when I wanted to scoop them out, all I had to really do was squeeze, and they would have came out just fine. So you do a little squeeze, do a little run around with the fork, get it all out, and they almost came out whole. Like I said, if I just squoze them, is that the right word? If I squeeze them, if I squoze them, they'd have come right out. Clean up a little bit, and get ready to mix your guacamole. Like I said, I had to switch. We make it Mexican, peoples. So, got a little pink Himalayan salt this time. A little black pepper. Grind. Little crushed red pepper. Just a little bit. Little chili garlic paste. Because that's got crushed pepper in it too. Lime. use the whole lime this time. If I only use one avocado, I'll usually just use one lime. I'm a half a lime, but two avocados, one whole lime. That's gonna be good. And I put some minced onion. Sometimes I do the minced onion, especially when I'm not gonna eat it right away. That gives the onion a chance to rehydrate inside the guacamole and lend its flavors, and everybody mix and meld and work it out together. So, as I was saying, you mix, you meld, you work it out together. Till everything's incorporated, nice and smooth. Sit that aside for a while. Get your cast iron skillet hot. Get your meat out the marinade. It's been about an hour or more. And this is where things start going a little shaky, peoples. I show you all the good stuff. Might as well show you some of the ones that don't go exactly as planned, right? Right. You dry off your meat some because you don't want your meat to boil once you get it in this hot pan. You want to sear. So put a little olive oil once the pan was up to temperature. My pan is up blazing hot. Once it gets hot as it should be, just about a tablespoon of olive oil. You see the smoke coming. Then you put your meat in the blazing hot olive oil. Now, this is where I should have left it about 4 minutes, maybe even 4.5 per side. I only did 2.5 per side, which was obviously not long enough. I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to try it again. Can't let the food beat me. But after 2.5 minutes, it did look good. If I did it the same way I did a filet, it would have came out wonderful. But I didn't do that at first. So 2.5 minutes on this side, 2.5 minutes on the other side. I suggest you do 4 to 4.5 minutes on each side. And then you take it out and let it rest. And it should come out perfect. But I didn't do that. Whatever. You'll see. So took it out. And the marinade, I put the rest of the marinade back into that skillet so I can reduce it some, because I'm going to make a sauce out of that. Why should I let all that goodness go to waste? You're just going to reduce it by half, by whatever you can. Don't burn it. Don't let it go to waste. Just concentrating it some. Got to work on my lips. First day of my new black lips. Anyway, I got my little oven pan out. Put some fajitas in some aluminum foil, and about 4 of them. I'm kind of big. I'm kind of greedy. Shut up! And wrap them up kind of tight, and I just put them in the oven and get warm. Not too high, about 250. Just leave it on there, let it get warm. And that's my reduction. Reduced kind of nicely. Get out a little bowl, little cup, little something, and put all your reduction in that little cup. Because I'm thinking, oh, we almost ready to eat now. How wrong I was. Anyway, put that aside for later. And you get your little, some salad. This time I got mine from Subway's. And I took it apart, deconstructed, reconstructed, did what I need to do to use it the way I need to use it. Put it in a smaller bowl, take the lettuce out, take the spinach back out because I'll probably use that tomorrow. Yeah, that's why I buy these little salads, and I can always get 2 or 3 different meals out of it if I don't eat it as a salad. Well, put the salad away for later. Now I start cutting my meat that was not finished. And when I cut it, it almost got up and ran away. This thing is not done. So I didn't panic. I got my pan back out, put the meat in there, put it in the oven at about 400 for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then there it is. Took it out, let it rest. I could even left it in there a little longer. But like I said, this is where everything went all haywire on me. But it was rare. Wasn't no kind of medium rare. It was rare. But it was rare enough for me to eat. I have bitten a cow and tried to eat it just like that. First one to say ow loses. So it was good enough. It was, like I said, I could have either put it in the oven longer or left it in the pan longer? Put that aside. Let's try to plate this up. Get my little taco stand out. Get my burritos out and put them in my little taco stands. I mean, even me putting in the stand wasn't working right, but hey, we got it done. Put your lettuce at the bottom. Put your cucumbers. Put your meat into each taco. Put a little more because you had a little more. Had to break it up because it didn't cut it even. Put your tomatoes on top of the old meat. Got some feta cheese out. I had planned on using goat cheese, but at this point, I'm gonna use what's available. So put my feta cheese on the tacos. It was still good. It was good. I had made some pickled onions and peppers, and I didn't film it. Why? I don't know. But I used it, and it was very good. Very, very good. I'm going to do that again. That was also an experiment. And I took some of my little sauce that I made, and I drizzled some on each one of my tacos, and bam! Dinner's done. It ain't Chinese like I started. But it was a good Mexican night.